JAIME is handling things in Morocco. Sully is busy getting captured. And Shelley got some kind of secret with this white woman. What's good, y'all? She gets Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Top Boy video. In this video, we are breaking down episode 4 from season 2, currently streaming on Netflix. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so that you don't miss out on any of my Top Boy coverage, as well as all of my coverage on other dope, phenomenal, utterly amazing series that are premiering across streaming networks as well as larger networks like All American Homecoming, Bel Air, Sisters, Snowfall, Power Book 4 Force, and more. You name it, I'm talking about it. So you should be subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on this good content. But without further ado, let's get into episode 4. The episode opens on Ruben, who's in the interrogation, and the feds, also known as the crackheads that were undercover last season, attempt to work him all episode to get him to flip on Dushane. Ruben is the dude that every major drug dealer and their organization cars are registered to. He runs a rental service for elite clientele, and for whatever reason, these feds think that he's going to flip after an hour or two in this room while they offer him coffee. It's laughable. It seems like they're going to try to tie some of the crimes that have been committed in or in proximity to his vehicles to him if he doesn't choose to help them put Dushane away. Halfway through the episode, Ruben starts to get squirmy when he's hit with more pressure to speak up, and now he has a lawyer sent by Dushane to try to make things right and mitigate any risk. JAIME in this episode arrives in Morocco and is trying to get straight to it as he has to adjust to the change of pace with Monair, as well as the beautiful scenery that he has only thought lived in movies. A kid on the beach takes a liking to JAIME right away, and of course he does. Kids can read your spirit, and with JAIME being so nurturing to his 2 younger brothers, of course the boy would gravitate towards him. He has a few moments playing with the kids, learning that one is trying to get back to his sister in Spain and showing him his brothers back in London. On the business side of things, JAIME was the right dude to send on the job as he clocks Monair is the man in charge, or top boy, in Morocco, when Dushane fell for the ruse that Chas was the boss. Monair makes a note that maybe he should be Dushane's boss, and JAIME simply replies, "I know." Chase kills Keiron because Juan El Bueno intercepts the next test shipment to Spain. Lucky for them, it was a dud shipment full of newspaper and trash left on the beach. It's not clear if Chas is the mole when the Zodiac takes off with the shipment from Morocco, but we won't find out if he was right about killing his homeboy unless Juan intercepts suddenly stops. Dushane in this episode is tasked with helping the people of Somerville see the light with this redevelopment project and stop any plans they have to fight it, starting with his mother. They have been struggling within their relationship ever since Dushane rose to top boy and dove deeper into the drug game upon his return from Jamaica last season. She is embarrassed by him and deeply disappointed, but more importantly, not moved by his promises or tone to change her stance, as she clearly communicates this before throwing him out of her house. Dushane starts to have what looks like a panic attack moments after leaving her house, and it seems like the stress and pressure of being top boy is starting to hit him physically. I knew Tia was going to be a problem for Steph as she lashes out at a teacher after a failed tutoring session that is requesting her to create a family tree. She is deeply triggered, and we learn exactly how alone she is in this world in this moment. Steph, who was waiting for her on the outside, stupidly gets into a car with her as she jumps into the teacher's ride and then starts to stunt and drives into a pole, getting them both in trouble. Steph, you and these troublesome friends of yours. Because JAIME is still away, Aaron has to step up and parlay a deal with the teacher to pay for the damages and avoid him going through the insurance and the cops to get his car fixed. Sully comes to Shelley as expected and puts a word in for Mandy to set her up with a new job. When Mandy comes in, Shelley instantly offers her a job while connecting over the need for single moms to stick together, and Mandy is overjoyed. Before she is able to leave her information and leave, Bev pops up and Mandy peeps her intimidating Shelley yet again, and maybe Mandy is the ally Shelley needs to stop the shakedowns and get her to go for good. In this episode, Sully goes to Kadeem in Cyprus trying to parlay on Pebble's behalf about the food that she stole and gets real. He cracks Kadeem over the head with a weight and gives the rest of them at gunpoint the option to think on letting this go and not retaliating. Pebbles managed to escape after she is the one who tipped them off to Sully's location later on in the episode and causes Sully to be captured. We should have known something was up when she went from happily trying to capture pictures of Sully to worried and running off to check her phone. The men come for the food and Sully tosses boat and dip. Pebbles is the reason why you don't trust all family and stick your neck out there. Too many people, whether family or friend, are ultimately out for themselves, and even in moments when you insert yourself for the sole purpose of helping them, you might find yourself in a dust-up or your life dangling in the balance as they narrowly escape the consequences of their actions, which is probably why you shouldn't have tried to help them in the beginning. That's literally what we see play out as Pebbles jumps into the water and they cart Sully off. Before the episode closes, we get a moment with Dushane and Shelley as he is cluing her in on how stressed he's been, having a moment of being concerned of where she has been, thinking about his panic attack from earlier and all the pressures of everything that's happening around him. In a matter of a few episodes, Dushane has gone from top boy living a life to stressed beyond belief. And it don't look like the drama's letting up anytime soon. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notification so you don't miss out on my next Top Boy video. That is my full breakdown for episode 4, season 2 of Netflix's Top Boy. And I would love to know any of your questions, thoughts, predictions, and theories in the comment section down below. Until the next one.